My mom was trying to look for it, so she's trying. Should be live now, period.
Have your mom test that she can.
She's trying. Not always the most tech savvy though, so I don't know. Like she's just trying to go through the channel because she was asking, "Is there a link?"
You can always try
He sounded like he was in the car though.
He's driving to Charlotte with my other son for his game.
That's why I didn't ask him to pull it up.
I know he fully expects my panic phone calls.
Fair enough.
This is my first time doing it this new system, this new way.
I was gonna say, I'm like, well, you didn't have to bring the laptop and all that, so that's good.
Because I'm going home tonight, so I can upload on our Wi-Fi. We're staying at a hotel.
Guess I can try and pull it up on my phone too and see. There we go. Hang on. There's this at least, so that's promising.
Oh.
There we go. All right, I think we're good. It's Trish Falato. I see yours. We are playing the Warriors, so I think we are live now, everybody. We are about to do the national anthem as we are on base here at Fort Bragg this morning, or this afternoon. Starting lineups being announced for both teams. Always sort of special when the boys get to hear the anthem play before we get going here. Flipper coming to you live from Fort Bragg, just outside of Fayetteville, North Carolina, where the Cape Fear Warriors are about to take on the 13U Junior Cane Red Team. We've got some new D pairs. We'll have to see where Jake is playing today to know if we're going to see the D pairs or we're going to have them bouncing out, but we're going to workshop a couple new names. Don't think everybody's going to like them, but they made me laugh, and that's really all that I care about. Just teasing. All right, here we are about to get a puck drop. We've got Cole Smith with Cole Lucy and Tristan taking the opening draw. Henry and Logan, one of the new two pairs, back behind them. Cole Smith able to come away with the puck from the circle, and he takes it into the deep right corner. He's behind the net. He's looking to center. He circles all the way around. Back to Henry at the point. Henry loads up. He gets blocked twice. Pops to the left circle. Tristan has it there. Tristan circling. Tristan making a move to the middle. Loses control. Cape Fear tries to poke it, but not out. On second attempt, they're able to get it back down the floor, and Cole Smith will go back to get it. Icing is waved off. He's got it back behind his own net. Makes a turn to avoid a player, bounces it off the wall up to Tristan. Tristan battling for it along the boards, can't quite chip it out. Cape Fear flips it back in deep. There's our first flip of the weekend. Oh, takes a bad bounce off the corner and centered out in front, but Henry is able to get it away, but the puck's still there. Shot, oh, dangerous play there. Jackson Garrett with his first glove save of the day. Got a bad bounce off the corner, popped in front. Henry tried to clear it, but Cape Fear, he cleared it out in front. Cape Fear centered it back in front where they had 2 on Jackson. Nice play there. Face off in the left circle for the Junior Canes. They have control and they move it out. It's Mason Ford. He passes it up to Shea. Shea's down in the right-hand corner. Battling for the puck as it's still in there. Riley Wallace also out there, and he drops it back to Riley along the boards. Riley fights for it there. He's got Andy and Ollie. The Micro Machines are out there back behind them. Cape Fear able to get it out in the zone, and Andy's chasing. He's got a man on him going back into the left-hand corner. He's got it there. Oh, he makes a nice turn. Banks it off the boards. Very nice play by Andy to get it up and out of the zone. Moves it up to Shea. He hits it on a stretch pass to Mason Ford, and Mason's in on a breakaway. Mason's one-on-one. He makes a move. Oh, stick saved by the goalie. Rebound pushed right back into him. Great breakout, great opportunity. Andy to Shea to Mason. Mason had 2 good whacks at it there, but the Cape Fear Warrior goalie was up to the task. All right, we've got Jackson, Duke, and Sam out on defense. That's right, folks, Sam Jackson, which I am going to have fun with that name there. We've also got, looks like Jake's going to be playing forward. Sawyer at right. And let's see who's taking the face-off. And we've got Jaden Edwards taking the face-off at center. Face-off won by the Kings. Back to the point. Sam tries to flip it in, but it's blocked by Cape Fear. Picked up there, and they're bringing it back. But Jake gets back with a good back check. He knocks him off the puck, and Jackson Duke cleans it up. Able to get it up to the blue line, but Cape Fear keeps it in there. Battle along the left-hand side of the boards. Still a scramble as they fight back and forth. And eventually, Jaden Edwards is not only able to come up with it, but he's got space. He sends it over to Sawyer centering. He was one-on-one with the goalie, but went shot just high and wide. Comes back to the point. Poked back in deep by Sam. Back behind the net, Cape Fear has it there, but Sawyer with a good forecheck frees him from the puck. He gets it back to the point to Jackson. Jackson tries to take a shot, but it's blocked down. Cape Fear can't get out of the zone, though, and Jaden picks it up. He's between the 2 circles. He shoots just wide. Good bounce off the boards. Gets it back into scramble in front. Thrown back behind the net. Jake has it there. He sends back to the point where Jackson settles it down. He fires through traffic. Oh, a good pad save there to the right. Kicked off to the boards. Puck comes back out, but not out. Jake's there to keep it in. He fires from the point. Blocked down by Cape Fear, but again, not out. Sam able to keep the zone, but this time it just trickles out. We'll have to go back and regroup at center ice. Jake tosses it in deep where Sawyer's going to forecheck, allowing the rest of the team. Oh, the rest of the team goes out there to shift, so he tries to center it. Comes back in. Oh, now on the wraparound. He shoots once, he shoots twice. Third opportunity. Oh, the puck's still loose in front. Oh, what great scoring chances, but couldn't quite elevate it. The Junior Canes with a golden scoring opportunity. 4 good whacks at it. Goalie down, bouncing in the crease, but they couldn't quite elevate above him, and we've still got a 0-0 hockey game. Whole opportunity created by Sawyer there with his great forecheck as we got through the cycled line change, and he brought it right back in front on a good wraparound. We had a scramble, not quite enough. All right, Junior Canes on the left circle. Face-off goes back behind the net. Tristan fighting for it there. Tristan's looking, he comes out in front. Loses control, though. Good defense by Cape Fear. They poke it up and out of the zone. Cole Smith's got it between his skates. He kicks it back. Loses control, goes behind the net where he picks it up. Makes a nice move around. Same move Andy made. Banks it off the board. Gets it up to Henry. Henry can't quite control it, but he recovers to get out of the zone, and Cape Fear's way off sides. Deep pair out there right now is Henry and Logan, the Hulkamaniacs. A lot of people probably won't get that reference, but Henry, Logan, Hogan, Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania. Work with me. All right, puck moved back into the zone. Junior Canes get it out. They advance it up. Tristan to Hudson, over to Cole Smith. Cole Smith coming in the left-hand side, but just bounces off his stick. He's behind the net. He's on his backhand. He gets it back to Henry. Henry tries to find some space there, moves it to the left-hand side, but no one's home. Cape Fear has it there, but they can't get it out of the zone. Just outside into the neutral zone. Junior Canes have possession there. Hudson pulls it back. Over to Logan, D-to-D pass to Henry, and Henry's going to bring the zone. He loads up. He shoots just wide right. Swings all the way around to Hudson on the left-hand side. Hudson kicks it back behind the net. Pressure being applied there. I think that's Tristan who's out there this time. Cole Smith takes a shot from the right-hand side. It goes all the way around to Ollie. Ollie banks it off the boards. He takes a shot there. Able to keep the puck. He's still battling on the left-hand side. He keeps it in deep. Nice play by Ollie. Cole Smith helps him out now. He's bringing it in from the left-hand side. He's behind the net. He stands. He's looking for help. He's looking for someone in front. Backhands it back to Andy at the point. Ando is able to settle it. Flips one in towards the net, but it goes to the left. Junior Canes still fighting for it in the corner there. They've got possession of the left circle. Shoots from there. Shot wide, comes all the way back around. Andy has it at a point. He's looking up. He can't quite keep it, but Cole Smith cleans up the trash. He's bringing it back in between the circles. He moves it to the left where Cole Lucy's there. Lucy shoots from the left, a bouncing puck off to the right-hand side. Andy's going to have it there. Andy fires from there, slides it in, doesn't get to the net, broken down. But the Junior Canes keep the zone despite the shift change. Shot from the left-hand side by Raleigh. Pad save to the right. That was dangerous. Shea has it there. Shea spins it back into the corner. He's got it back behind. Battle for it there. 2 Junior Canes, 2 Warriors back behind the net. Warriors come away with it. They swing it out to the left-hand side, and we were in a shift change at the point, so it's back out to neutral ice. Sam gets it over to Andy. Andy with pressure on him there, but he's able to get it just enough for Riley to be able to pick it up. And Riley's got space on the left-hand side. Works around into the zone. Tries to center it. Loose puck back and forth. Comes around to Shea on the right. Poked away there by the Warriors, who will bring it up the left-hand side. They've come in with speed. Jackson's there, though. Jackson with a good poke check to get it back behind the net. Still battling behind the net. Jackson comes away with it. He's able to bank it out of the zone. Nice play by Jackson Duke. Warriors going to go back, but we've got pressure on them. Here comes Cole Lucy. Lucy's pressuring, forechecking behind the net. They move it up to the point, and it does get out of the zone. Jaden picks it up there. He tries to fire it in. It's a loose puck. Now Jaden has it again. He goes back to his defense. Jackson's got it, but he fans on the pass. The Warriors pick it up there. They're circling between the circles. They shoot. Sam using a skate to keep it away from the front of the zone. Nice play, and then able to be cleared out by Cole Lucy. Sawyer now has it at center ice. He's moving on, trying to stay on sides, and can't quite keep it there. Mason was trying to drag a foot, but couldn't quite slow down enough. All right, face-off comes through. Jaden picks it up there after the face-off, takes it into the zone, but loses control. The Warriors come back the other way. Harassed and poke check by Henry. Still a loose puck at neutral ice. Henry's able to turn it up. Mason's applying pressure there. Sawyer now picks up the puck at the Warriors' attempt to advance it. They get it deeper into the zone, and Jaden has it there. It's the Warriors trying clear, but it slides off the stick. Henry has it now on the right circle. He shoots, knocks the stick out of the hand. The puck's in front, bouncing around. Warriors get it behind. They're able to get it back up along the boards. Puck now back into the corner. The Warriors have it there. Bank it on, but not around Henry. He's been a wall on that blue line. Great blue line control coming in between the 2 circles now. He tries to center. Brings it back to the top of the circles. Jaden over to Logan. Logan winds from the point. He shoots, slides just wide, but a good bounce off the boards again. It's in front. Again, a loose puck. Mason had a whack at it. Still in the corner. Tried to center it back to the points, but the Warriors pick off the pass. They move it up and out of the zone to neutral ice, but Jaden's there to apply pressure. He turns it back over, and he's going in with Sawyer. It's 2-on-2. Jaden with a nice pull. He gets back to the middle. He gets it to Sawyer, and Sawyer with a beautiful finish. Outstanding work by Jaden and Sawyer. Able to get through and finally break through. 7:13 left, and the Junior Canes are up 1-0. All right, Cole Smith's got the puck after the face-off. Battle on the neutral zone. Puck bounces around a little bit. Eventually, neutralized. Cole Smith gets it, and he's able to create some space as we get back into our positions. He takes a shot, though, and he's down. He's down. We're going to have a stoppage in play. Heard a collision on the boards. Didn't quite see what happened.
Did you see?
Cole's still down, but he rolls over onto his back. He's got a hand up by his mask.
Really hurt, guys.
Cole's sitting up now, which is a good sign. Taking his time, though. Getting to his feet gingerly. On his feet, skating to the bench. We'll keep an eye on Cole. Obviously, we hope the best for him. He's taking a seat on the bench, and we'll see if he comes back out for this game at all today. Sobering moment there, hoping everything's okay as we get back to action here. Jake Riley and Tristan out there with the Micro Machines. We'll have the face-off in neutral ice on the near side. Riley wins a draw, but it springs free over to the left-hand side. Ollie has it there, advances the puck up to Jake. Jake chips it in. Cape Fear brings it back. Andy can't hold it. He's got pressure. There's two people coming on. Andy's hustling, but Cape Fear's going to get there first. They center it out in front. Ollie able to block it away, keep it from being centered. Andy's down now behind the net. Cape Fear has it at the point. They shoot, covered harmlessly by Jackson. Micro Machine staying on the ice, same 5 players. Cape Fear wins the draw. They come in. Andy blocks the initial shot. Oh, and then the second shot. Jackson with a sprawl. Able to get a pad on it and deflect that shot over. Oh, that was dangerous, but an outstanding save by Jackson Garrett. Andy blocked the first shot, but it bounced right to a Cape Fear player. Great save by Jackson, and we'll have a face-off in the near circle. Face-off, Cape Fear is able to get it. Again, a shot. Ooh, pad save, and it bounced up on Jackson, but he had his glove there as well and covered again. Good sequence there by Jackson Garrett, and we'll keep the same 5 players out there. Riley Wallace going to try and win this draw here, get it out of the zone. Cape Fear with another face-off win, but this time to the boards. Bounces around, they're getting it back in the corner. Andy pursuing there. Centered out in front to Ollie. Ollie able to keep it out of the zone and keep that pass from connecting, and eventually they're able to kick it away. Jake brings it up the left-hand side. Cape Fear pokes it away. They bring it back into the zone. Ollie pushes it back behind the net. He's battling there. Cape Fear trying to take the puck away. Ollie's still battling. There's a bounce. It comes out in front of the net again. Jackson able to cover. 5:49 remaining in the first. They're going to shift things up here as we had some trouble getting it out of the zone with that sequence. New D pair coming out here, the same Jackson pair. They're a bunch of bad mother puckers. All right, face-off won by Cape Fear. They come in, oh, and a shot again right off the face-off. That's 4 straight face-off wins for Cape Fear, 3 of them leading directly to shots. Jackson Garrett has been up for it. Jackson Blake, I've been watching too many Kings games. Jackson Garrett able to gobble that one up into the belly. Ref was having a conversation with him for a second, not sure why, but we'll face off again at the far circle. Face off again, won by Cape Fear. They're trying to center it again. This time Jackson Duke's able to keep it out of the middle. Shea comes around to fight for it. Centered again by Cape Fear, slides through the zone though. That again was dangerous play. Sam ties up that the man, and Mason's able to advance it up to Hudson. Hudson's able to get out of the zone. We're back at neutral ice. Bouncing back and forth at D to D there at center ice. And now eventually Mason Ford's able to poke into the zone. He comes away. He takes a quick shot, but it goes wide to the right. Shea's able to get it there and throw it back in deep, and it's going to swing around behind the net back to the left. Cape Fear advances it up to the point. Sam banks it off the boards, gets it back in there. Mason's still fighting for it, but Cape Fear has it, and they get it, and it's just out of the zone. Sam has it there at neutral ice, but he's got pressure on him. He's going to go back to his new partner, Jackson. Jackson gets it up to Shea. Shea now takes it into the zone. He makes a nice little move left to right, comes into the middle, advances it up to Mason, but Mason has it poked off his stick. Along the left-hand side, defense throws it back in behind the net. Cape Fear has it there. They move it up to the left-hand side. Sam has it. He throws it in front of the net, but Cape Fear will have the control of it there, and they're moving up. Sam goes down, so it's a 3-on-1 the other way. Coming up the right-hand side. Oh, a good shot by Cape Fear, and again, Jackson Garrett with that good glove. He's had a strong first period, folks. Really good save there. When we caught an edge coming down there, 1-on-1, good shot on net was taken, and Jackson was not only able to get a glove on it, but able to cover. And he's getting some dap from his teammates now. All right, Hulkamania is out there with Sawyer, with Cole Lucy, and with Jaden. Jaden chips it up out of the zone, and we've got a 3-1 of our own going the other way. Sawyer has a bounce off his stick, but he's got it again. He's at the circle. He shoots, and a shot save made. Gloved off to the side, blockered away there. Cape Fear trying to bring it back. They're 1-on-3 though. Now things have changed and it's a 2-on-2 coming back in, but with a good Sawyer with a good back check, ties them up, able to break the momentum. After a battle with center ice there, comes out to Logan, who's able to get it out to the zone, back again at neutral ice. Bouncing around on the bench, and it flips into the Canes bench, and we'll have a face-off. All right, Hulkamania out there. Sawyer. Jaden taking the face off, and I think that's Hudson on the left wing. Comes back, face off to Logan. Logan chips it back out of the zone to Jaden. Jaden advances it along the boards, and it's a 2-on-1. Jaden the left-hand side. He lines up, he shoots, it's blockered back to behind the net. Jaden's got it back there in the corner. On a backhand, screening the puck. He brings it out, he's between the circles, but loses control there. Cape Fear has it, the Warriors have it, they move up to center ice. Logan stops the momentum there and throws it right back in, and now Jaden's back in on the left-hand side. He pivots around, tries to center to Hudson, but can't connect. The Warriors have the puck there, they move it out to the right-hand side, they threw it into their own net, but it didn't come in. Now they have it down the left-hand side. Henry closing in though, they try and center, and it's broken up by Logan, and flipped away. There's our second flip of the day. Into Sawyers, gets into Hudson's skates, they can't keep control of it. Warriors had it, they tried to throw it back in offensively, but they were offside. Nope, no complaints from the broadcast that I know, just my wife texting me about my other child. All right, face off in neutral ice. Riley eventually comes away with it. He's in, he's trying to move, he's got 2 men on him. He backhand tries to center, but Cape Fear breaks it up. Eventually gets it, Jake, it's flipped on net, goalie makes the save there. Warriors out to the point, Ollie's able to keep it in. There's a battle, the Warriors again trying to clear, and they're eventually able to. It slides all the way down the ice. We got a piece of it though, so it's not going to be ice leak. Riley goes to get it there. Sends it around to Andy, who was there for a pass on the other side. He moves up to Tristan. Good breakout play here. Tristan makes a move around, and he's bringing it up center ice. He's got some space now, but 3 people on him. He controls backhand shields. It brings it to the dot. He's on his backhand. He centers it back in front, but the Warriors have it there. They bring it up again, but Ollie is there at the point. Tries to keep it at the blue line control, but the Warriors are able to flip it a second time. Icing again is waved off, so this time Andy will go back. He looks up. He's looking for help. Pass is picked off, though, by the Warriors, but not for long because Jake picks it up, and Jake's streaking. He's 1-on-1 with the goalie. He's got a breakaway. He comes in, forehand, backhand. Oh, he slides it. Great goalie save there. He got his pad down. Jake went 5-hole, and the goalie was able to close it up just in time. Good breakout plays by the Junior King. Great speed by Jake. He was about to send that DM message right there, but the goalie kept him from scoring. Mason Ford out there. with the Bad Mothers back on defense. Jackson over to Sam. Sam steps in. He takes a shot from the point, but it goes wide. Comes out to Shea. Shea takes a shot from the left point, swings all the way around. Sam again centers it. Oh, it bounces off of Mason. A great shot by Shea and a good glove save by the goalie. Folks, we've seen some great goaltending at both ends of the ice here today. 1:35 remaining in the period, but we've seen 3 or 4 really good saves both ways. Nothing's going to come easy. Same 5 on the ice. Shea, Cole Lucy, Mason taking the face-off. Oh, face-off 1 comes out to Shea. He takes a blast, but it's blocked by the Warrior defense. Warriors coming in away, 1-on-2. Sam pushes him out wide. Oh, he steps through Sam, though, and he gets a shot off to the 5-hole, but Jackson able to stop it there. Good save by 29. Coming back to Canes, 2-on-2. Cole Lucy. Now he's 1-on-1. He splits. Now he's inside on a breakaway. He's got a big shot, and again, a great save by the goalie. The Warriors try and clear, but they're unable to. It's up the upper left corner, but eventually we lose control. They're able to bring it out back to neutral ice. Sam's got it there. He moves it back to his deep partner, Jackson. Jackson up to the left-hand side to Mason. Mason's on the left-hand side in neutral ice, but we'll go for a shift. He drops it in deep. Shea's going to forecheck there. He's got no help with him, but we're able to get the shift done. Still in the Warriors' end of the zone. Good work by Shea to keep it deep. However, the Warriors are able to eventually get it up and out of the zone. It's tipped, so we will not. Nope, we did get an icing call that time. Warriors will go for a shift, and we'll have an offensive zone pace-off on the far circle. Hulkamania out there with Hudson Bull, with Sawyer Schneep, and Jaden Edwards. So Cole Smith standing behind the bench now, which is a good sign. But I don't know if he's ready to come in the game. Yeah, I think he's his stick's leaving the bench now, so I think he's going to just watch the rest of the day, and we hope everything's okay. All right, after the face-off, Cape Fear now coming in. They had a move on the right-hand side, but Logan's able to poke it away, and now we go back on the left. Jaden Edwards able to get it deep. Warriors have it there, but when they throw it behind the net, Hudson Bull pick it up in the far corner. Warriors pick it up there, though. They turn. There's a battle there. Jaden tying him up. Jaden able to get a loose puck towards the middle of the zone, but eventually the Warriors able to pick it up. They try and chip it out of the zone. Does just get out. Logan has it there. He was dangling a little bit, trying to hold things up, give people a chance to get off, but it slid just inside the blue line for an offsides. Same 5 skaters on the ice. Face off, 1 back to Cape Fear. They move it up, but it's still a neutral zone battle there. Chipped by Logan into the zone, and that's the horn. Good back and forth action here. I think the Canes had the better scoring opportunities, but Cape Fear certainly had their chances there, as Jackson Garrett had about 4 good saves at least in that period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game. So we just saw Cole Smith coming out of the locker room. His gear's off. He's carrying his bag, which is a good sign, but it looks like he's done for the day. He's with Courtney, and hopefully this is just precautionary and everything is okay. Good news is he's carrying his bag and he's walking under his own power. We'll hope to see him back out here tomorrow. Just wishes, thoughts, and prayers out to Cole right now. His presence leaves a big hole for this team, so we'll see if the boys can step up and pick up their teammate. All right, we got the micro machines out here. Jake, Riley, and Tristan. All right, face off at center ice. Cole Smith's walking by us, and we're all giving some thumbs up here to him as he walks out. He gave us a thumbs up in the stands, so hopefully that's a good sign. All right, neutral ice. Ollie had the pass there. Neutral ice. He crossed it over to Tristan. Tristan comes in the right-hand side. Oh, and Tristan takes a near side shot, goes off the goalie and slides in. Ollie made a great cross-ice pass. Tristan just came right in. No one picked him up from the defense. He was at a really tough angle and still found space on the near side between the goalie and the post. Bounced it off of him and in. Most didn't even realize it went in right away, but we will take it. 2-0 Junior Canes. Same five out here on the ice. Face off at center. Riley pushes it back to the Warriors. Their D has it. Send it to Ollie, who sends it right back in. Battle for it at the red line. Continue to battle back and forth. Riley gets knocked down. And are we going to get a penalty there? We did. We did. Riley always seems to be a magnet for contact. Took a cross check there, and we will go on the power play. He looks to be okay as he skates to the bench. Good hard work by Riley Wallace. We get a shift change for the power plays. We've got Cole. All Coles will be Lucy today since Cole Smith is no longer with us. We've got Shea and Mason coming out with the Micro Machine still back on defense. Mason Ford taking the offensive draw to the left of, actually the right of the goalie to the left side of the ice. Mason wins it back to Shea. Shea tries to fire, but it goes off the leg of the defenseman back behind the net. Warriors try and clear it there, but a good forecheck by Mason. He centers it in front. Comes out to the point to Andy. Andy sends it back into Cole Lucy. Into the corner. Cole Lucy centers it there. It's loose in front. Oh, Shea with a great poke. Goalie somehow was able to squeeze that. That had 5-hole written all over it, and Shea got good wood on it. But again, this Warrior goaltender's been tough. Strong play all the way around on that power play. Now we'll move to the right circle. Mason Ford's going to try and win it again. This time the Warriors able to come away with it. They try and clear. Gets tied up with Cole Lucy. It bounces high in the air, and the Warriors able to pick it up. Poke it past Andy, but Ollie will backhand it there. Warriors able to block it, but now it's back to Ollie, and he's going to set up the breakout. He's moving in. He's controlling. He backhands it over to Cole Lucy. Cole Lucy fires it in on net. It goes off of a stick and flutters into the goaltender's glove. He squeezes there. We'll get a new 5 on the ice and have a face-off here on the near circle. All right, we got the Mad Mothers out there on defense. We've got Jaden Edwards, we've got Hudson Bull, and we've got Sawyer. Face-off again won by the Warriors. They've been just really good in the face-off circle today, giving us all kinds of trouble. In the left-hand side, though, now, still fighting for it in the corner. Hudson with a good forecheck, but eventually the Warriors able to get it up to the boards. They flip it in over Sam's shoulder. He takes it, gets back behind the net, and he's going to try and start the breakout. He moves it up to Hudson. Hudson's moving to center ice. Hudson now carrying in. He gets it over to Jaden. Oh, Jaden can't quite make the pull there. It's loose on the left-hand side. A good hit by Jaden, though. He recovers. He gets the puck back. He's dangling in the left circle. Stick taps around, looking. It's eventually centered out in front. Sawyer gets wood on it, bounces in on goal. Another pad saved by the goaltender. Warriors bring it out to center ice. Bad Mothers have it there as they go D-to-D passing. Now Jaden's got it. They get it up to Jaden. Jaden's moving in the middle. He brings it up, but Cape Fear pokes it away, but Sam's going to pick it up there. Sam's trying to get on his forehand. He backhands it in deep. Hudson going in now on the forecheck. Comes around to the left-hand side where Sawyer's going to pick it up. Sawyer loses control, though, but Hudson picks it up. It goes back to Jaden. Jaden's between the circles. Oh, he was looking for a shot, but it was poked off his stick. Jaden then backhands it back behind. Sawyer has it there. Sawyer's looking to center. He's on the left circle. He gets it back to the point. Sam settles it there. He fires one in. Oh! It was tipped by Jaden, but still went wide. Good sustained pressure by the Junior Canes, but now the Warriors are able to get out of the zone. They're coming in on a 2-on-1. They center it to the right, but it falls off his stick. Good pressure by Sam there to make sure he didn't have time or space. And the Junior Canes come back up through the neutral zone. Cape Fear stops it there, but they don't have much momentum, and they're 1-on-3. Penalty is now over. Junior Canes advance it out to center ice. Hudson pokes it forward to Sawyer. Sawyer's got space, trouble coming, but he pulls it. Oh! Pulls it from left to right on the forehand, but he couldn't get his stick on it to finish it. Tried to center it again, but no one was home, and it comes back out to neutral ice. Henry has it there. Henry moves it into the zone. He's got heavy pressure on him. He gets it back behind the net, where Hudson tries to, actually I think that's Tristan. We've got a line change that had happened. Out to the point to Logan, who backhands it in deep. Comes back out. That time it's out of the zone, though. We're not able to keep it, and we will have a face-off for offsides.
Let's go.
So I can't see, like, so he dragged it and couldn't.
It came off when he went back. It slid off his stick, but it was a great move. He had him beat. Oh, off the face-off, coming right in. We were recapping the last play here. The Junior Canes won the face-off. Riley came right in. Riley able to pull it backhand to forehand and bury that one. 2 goals in this period by the Junior Canes, both off of face-off wins and then just individual efforts. First one by Tristan, and this time by Riley Wallace, and we're up 3-0. 11:32 to go in the period. Puck comes out, another face-off win for the Cape Fear Warriors. They get it back into our zone, but the Junior Canes have it there. Bounce it off the boards back behind. Warriors pick it up there, though, and there's a battle on the far side. It's up at the point. Warriors trying backhand to keep it in deep. Now it pops free. It's between the circles. They take a shot, but it goes wide and comes into the near corner. Logan has it there. He tries to get it out and is eventually able to with some help from Jake, who's battling along the boards with the Warriors. But the Warriors do, well, we're still going back and forth here along the boards. Good board battle there. Good shoulder check by Jake. Still bouncing back and forth, and eventually Jake, with that hard effort, is able to come away with it. He's still being harassed. He's got 2 people on him, but he keeps the puck. He pulls it backhand and forward, and he shoots. It goes just high. Great individual effort by 22 there. But the Warriors bring it back up the left-hand side. They're coming out of the zone. Again, Jake is there with great pressure. This time Henry is the wall at the blue line. He takes the puck away. He's coming in 1-on-3, but the third one's able to poke it off his stick, so he can't get that shot off. It goes back behind the net there. Warriors try and get it out, but it goes back to Cole Lucy. Lucy loads up from the right corner, from the right circle, excuse me. He shoots, and it's squeezed by the goaltender. Some real great scoring opportunities here for the Junior Canes in this period as we try and create some separation. Micro Machines bat on the ice. Cole, Shea, and Mason Ford in the face-off circle. We're going to see if Mason gets us back on the wins with the draws here. Cape Fear with another face-off win. They try and get up to the point. Andy with a one-timer fires it back in. Sticked away by the defense before it gets to the goal there. They try and backhand it out, but Ollie picks it up. Ollie with a good effort. He's able to keep it. He's trying to get it off his backhand and spin around, but he's harassed. He does eventually get it to the center, but the Warriors pick it up there. They chip it out of the zone. Andy's got pressure on him, but he picks up the puck. He's still got pressure. He's looking for help. He's going back behind the net, and Andy with a nice turn there to create space. He gets it up to Shea. Perfect play. Shea there to stretch it over to Cole Lucy. Beautiful breakout. Cole Lucy's on the left-hand side. He fires from there. Oh, it's sticked into Mason Ford. Mason with the rebound, but it hits the side of the net. Still in front. They battle. Mason with a backhand to center. Shea was there, but the goalie reached out and covered. Guys, that breakout play, it just doesn't get much prettier than that. Textbook. Andy over to Shea, over to Cole Lucy. Good shot. Got a rebound opportunity. Couldn't finish, but there was just a strong work there. Micro Machine still out there. Jaden Edwards, Sawyer Schneep, and Hudson Bull. Jaden Edwards going to try and get a face-off win, and Cape Fear wins another one. That's got to be 10 in a row, but he recovers. He comes out to the top of the zone, gets a shot. Glove save. Back out to the point again. Jaden has it. He's trying to get control, trying to line up for a shot. This time he backhand centers it, but it's bouncing and goes through the zone. Sawyer, though, with the forecheck, he picks it up. He's looking to center. He's got it behind the net. He tries once, but he takes a hit. It's back behind the net. Sawyer's still fighting. He gets knocked off his feet, but still shields the puck. They center it. They try and clear, but it comes to Ollie. Ollie shoots off the goalie's glove and goes just high and wide. Kicked back behind the net by Jaden Edwards, though. Good forward check by Sawyer there. Comes up to the point. Andy has it. He goes D to D to Ollie. Ollie loads up. He shoots from the center, but it goes far wide. Bounces off the back of the net there. Sawyer has it in the corner. Sawyer's looking to center. He goes back to the point for Andy. Andy settles it. Oh, he sends it back to Sawyer. Sawyer trying to center. Oh, it's in front. Oh, Sawyer tried a centering pass. It was in the crease and hit off the goalie's stick and deflected in. We're going to say Sawyer meant to do that. Either way, it's a great centering pass, and this, folks, is why it's always a good idea to throw the puck on net. Is that 2 goals for Sawyer today? And, folks, I also want to let you know we're on Hattie alert for Sawyer Schneep. Bad Mothers out on the ice with Jake, Riley, and Tristan. It's the 2 line. 2-2, 8-2, 9-2. Jake has it back line the net. He looks to center. Oh, it hits a Cape Fear stick. Sam's got it there, though. He sends it into the net, but the Warriors pick it up there, and they're going to try and move it out of the zone. Jake still with a good back check. Jackson trying to help. He moves, tries to push him wide. He takes it back line the net, but it's centered out in front there. But Jackson Garrett is able to split things up. He breaks up that pass, covers it. 8:13 to go, and we'll see if we're switching goalies. We see Liam picking up his stuff, but it looks like it won't be this stoppage. Same 5 remaining on the ice. Warriors again with a draw. They win it back to the point. They shoot, but it goes wide. Bounces off from there. Sam picks it up. He's moving it out of the zone. Comes up the left-hand side. Off the boards, chips it through. Sam still moving. He's in the offensive zone. Throws it back behind the Warrior goal. It bounces off of there. Oh! Bounced to Tristan. Tristan centered it. Jake was there, but it went through his legs. Tough puck to handle. And the Warriors able to get it back to center ice. They bring it into the zone on the left-hand side. Backhand flip to try and center it. Sam's there, though, to get it away. He's dragged down. Could have been a call there, but questionable. And the Kings are able to get it up out of the zone. Riley chips it to Jake, and Jake's got space. He's on the left-hand side. He's got help with him if he can get it to him, but Cape Fear breaks up the pass. Jake was looking for it and couldn't get it there. And now Cape Fear's coming with speed. They're coming with speed. He's coming in the middle. Sam with a good poke check. Separates it just enough for Jackson to be able to clean up the trash. Good teamwork there. Now a great, Sam tried to stretch pass as we were coming right back. Just missed Shea, and it looks like they also called offsides, which I think is a miss, but okay. We'll go with that. 4-0 Junior Keene, 7:14 remaining in the second period, and we're going to switch goalies. Outstanding effort by Jackson Garrett today. It's one of the better games, if not the best game of the season for Jackson Garrett. Liam will take over in net. He's one of the captains for the weekend. I'm not sure if it was today or tomorrow's game. Face-off in the near circle in the Junior Keene zone. One back into the corner. A rare Junior Keene wins from the face-off here today. They're able to get it from behind the net out to Shea. Shea tries to chip it up out of the zone. Back to the Warrior defense where Cole Lucy's applying pressure, but it pops out of the zone. Mason Ford tried to save it, but not until it had left the zone, and we catch Cole offsides. Hulkamania back on defense. Cole, Mason, and Shea on offense. Mason with a good face-off tie-off. It's still there, and Cole comes help him, gets it into the zone. Good battle, good pressure, but the Warriors able to bring it up and out. It's a 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Logan's keeping him wide. Logan trying to keep him, but he brings it back into the middle. Backhanded, but blocked away. Goes back behind the net. Cape Fear trying to center, but Logan's able to break that pass up and get it up and out of the zone. Well, out of the center anyway, but can't quite clear the zone. Cape Fear takes a shot from the point. It goes far right to the corner. Back out to the right point where there's a board battle. Cole Lucy applying pressure. Back to Logan in the corner. He gets it back to the point there. Cape Fear has it there. They wind, they fire. Kicked away by Henry. Good skate save by Henry. It bounces off the boards and all the way back down the other end. Cape Fear picks it up there. They go back behind their own net. They move it up to the point. Gets through all the way down where Logan's going to pick it up in his own end. His pass is picked off by the Warriors, but they are offsides, which I think we may have caught a break there, but we will take it. No, I agree. I don't think it ever came out. And if it did, I don't think they were in, but we'll take the break. Micro Machines, Jaden, Hudson, and Sawyer. Face off, another win by Cape Fear. They bring it into the zone. Ollie, though, pokes it back to the point. Blue line control there by the Warriors. They come away with it. He tries to move the center ice. He's in the circle. He tries to backhand center it. It does get between the zone. Good shot. There's a scramble. Oh, great save by Liam. Still a scramble in front. Two good shots. Great pad save by Liam there. I think that got through as it was bouncing around all over the place. Now, Jaden comes down the left-hand side. He fires it into the breadbasket of the Cape Fear goalie, who then squeezes it. Liam saying, hey, Jackson, don't worry about it, man. I got you. I can pick up right where you left off with a couple great saves of my own. Good pad, lower coverage by Liam there. Same 5 skaters on the ice. Jaden Edwards in the near circle. Sounding like a broken record. Yet again, a face-off win, but Cape Fear can't get out of the zone. Ollie tries to push it back into the corner. Cape Fear has it back behind the net, but not for long, because Sawyer has it there. He centers to Hudson, but it's picked off by the Warriors. Warriors try and bounce it off. Ollie able to keep it in the zone. Gets it back into Sawyer. Sawyer with some help from Hudson has in the left-hand corner. He's looking, he's screening, but he gets pushed off the puck eventually by the Warriors. But Jaden says, that's all right, I got you, and delivers a shot of his own. But Cape Fear able to chip it around Ollie. Good hit by Sawyer there, but they're still able to clear the zone. Andy picks it up. He's got pressure coming on him, but he looks up and out of the zone to Jaden. Jaden chips it out, but loses possession. Coming back in, the Warriors throw it back in and hits the ref. They have it at the circle. They turn towards the middle. They backhand it. Ollie able to get it away from there. I believe that's Jaden now with it back behind the net. He brings it out. Maybe not. Can't see from here. Bouncing puck. It's in between the two circles. There's still a battle. It's still loose in front there. Good bodies being thrown both ways. Thrown eventually back in behind. Andy battling for it there. He takes a shot in the back, but the puck comes free around to Ollie. Ollie tries to clear, but the Warriors keep it in. They center it back in front of the net there. Liam able to stick that one away, and then Andy's able to clear it up, but not out to the point. Still a battle there at the point, and eventually we're able to chip it not only out of the zone, but out of the rink and into the penalty box. Dangerous play there in front, but again, Liam able to keep that good lower coverage and make sure that nothing was able to get through. Shift change here. Bad Mother's out on the ice with Jake, Riley, the 2-2-2 line, and Tristan. Face-off win, Tristan coming in free. Third time this has happened. Tristan, flips it up. Went off the goalie's glove and bounced. It looked like it was going to bounce in, but it trickled just wide. Still able to keep it in the zone, though. Sam threw it back in. Tristan had a shot from the top of the circles. Cape Fear got it there. There's a trip there, and we're going to go back on the power play. That's the third time today we had scored the first two after the face-off win with just a pick it up and go. Haven't won many face-offs, but when we have, we've made them count. Tristan looked like he had him beat. Just got a piece of it with the glove. After a scramble in front, though, Tristan had it back from the circles. He had his skates pulled out from underneath him, and that's going to put us back on the power play. 2-2-2 line out there with the Bad Mothers. Tristan has it at the circle after a face-off win, 2 in a row. Chip back. Jackson Duke has it there. He sends it over to space where Sam can pick it up, and he's going to look and go back to Jackson. Jackson has it. He moves it between the circles. Backhand pass over to Tristan. Tristan fires over the goalie's shoulder. I'm not sure who's going to get that goal. It was trickling in, but Jake made sure of it as it was laying on the goal line, and Jake finished it. Great puck movement there. Outstanding passing. Sam to Jackson. Jackson with the backhand over to Tristan. Tristan with a good shot, and Jake making sure. Power play goal for the Junior Canes, and we're up 5-0. Tristan did get the goal here. Jake was not credited with it. Think he could have gone either way there, but doesn't matter. Important thing is we scored. Good power play goal. Penalty is over. 3:29 remaining in the period. All right, after the face-off, Shea with a good effort. He steps through 3 Warriors. He moves to the forehand. He gets a 1 whack at it, 2 whack at it. It's still loose in front. Great effort by Shea. The Warriors get it. They're going to just have to ice the puck if it gets there. But with good hustle, it's not going to get there. But Sam rubs him off the puck. There's a whistle here now, and I think we're going to get a rough. And that's going to be against Cape Fear. All right, so Sam had come in and rubbed him off the puck, taking him to the boards, and I don't think he liked it, and he retaliated. Didn't see the retaliation, but it looked like a rough that we called, and we're going back on the power play. 3:05 in a 5-0 hockey game. Nope, looks like they're going to get them both ways. So it wasn't a full retaliation. They got Sam too. Must have been a little more after the whistle action going back. So we'll be 5-on-5 hockey here. Hulkamania out there with Cole Mason and... Oh, face-off 1. Cole Lucy coming in. He's one-on-one. He's got space. He's loading up. He shoots and he scores. 6-0 Junior Canes. That's the third goal and the fourth opportunity after a face-off one that we were able to hit someone streaking for that breakaway, and we have finished 3 out of 4 of them. This time, just Cole Lucy loading up that big shot that he loves to fire and beating him clean. 6-0 Junior Canes. Jaden Hudson and Sawyer out there with Hulkamania behind them. All right, Jaden with a face-off win. He gets dragged down. No call there on that. But puck comes loose. Sawyer has it from the circle. He tries to center. It goes off a Hudson skate. Cape Fear has it there. They try and hit it out, but nope. Logan's got it at the blue line, but not for long. There's a back and forth here. Still just in. Hudson trying to keep it in. Great individual effort by Hudson. But we've got 4 Canes in the corner. When the puck comes loose, Logan has to retreat back into his own end. He controls. He spins. He finds Hudson on the left. Hudson with a pull towards the middle. Hudson now moving towards the left. But it gets poked off by the defense. However, Hudson continues with the play. Able to tie it up and keep it in the corner. He takes a shot in the corner. Gets some help from Jaden, but Cape Fear eventually able, the Warriors pull it away. They advance it out, move from right to left. Coming in through neutral ice. There's pressure there. Sawyer with a good back check. They have to drop it in behind the net where Henry picks it up there. Henry has it behind, but it's taken away. Logan helps him out though and picks it up. Logan swings it around the other side to the left point where the Warriors pick it up there. They drop it in deep. Henry able to advance it back out, but we can't get it out of the zone. It's at the point. They take a shot there. Sticked aside by Liam. It's back behind the net. Logan brings it around to the near side. Hudson has it against the boards, and he's going to be able to get it back out to neutral ice where the Warriors have it. But they big hit delivered by Sawyer there at center ice. Knocks the puck loose, and the Junior Canes are coming back on the offensive side. Henry has it. He's on the right-hand side. He shoots, but it comes wide, and it's going to get all the way around out of the zone. We were in the middle of a shift change, so Ollie comes off the bench and goes straight back to recover it. He gets it up to Jaden. Jaden chips it to make sure it gets out of the zone. We're back at neutral ice. Warriors can't control it there, though, and Jaden has it again. He advances it in deeper, but the Warriors pick it up again. They take it back behind their own net. But there's good forecheck pressure there. We've got Jake and Sawyer both there. They bring it up. Ollie pinches in. He keeps it in. Cape Fear again. Ollie's able to keep it in as they try and clear. But eventually on the third try, Cape Fear gets it back out, and he keeps it in. Gets it to Jaden. Jaden with a great backhand. He moves right, left, skates into the middle. He pulls it, but he can't get freed up for a shot. He's circling now. He's pivoting. He goes over to Ollie. Ollie can't control the pass. He recovers, though. Stop and go. He recovers, tries to get some space, throws it behind the net. Sawyer has it there. Sawyer's coming around on his backhand. Can't quite get Wood on it to center it. He's still got it there. He goes back to Andy at the point. Andy loads and fires. Oh, it's deflected just wide there. Junior Canes, Jaden has it behind the net. He brings it out to the bottom circle. Goes back to the point. It's bouncing. Andy settles it down. He fires a slap shot high and wide to the left. Jake has it there. Jake throws it behind. It's a bad bounce, so it's in front. Jaden didn't see it, and the goalie was able to cover. Puck was still loose, but it looked like it was gone for a minute, so they blew the whistle. Great pressure there. Good use of the point. Really good forechecking in both corners. Outstanding shift. Mike Machine staying out there with the 2-2-2 line. Riley Wallace, face-off circle, tied up, but Cape Fear comes away with it again, and they're coming in 2-on-1. 2-on-2 here. Moving at the right-hand side. Ollie trying to keep him wide. Still able to get it from the circle. They shoot, but I think it just went wide. I don't know if Liam got a piece of it. Comes out to the point where the Junior Canes chip it up, but not quite out of the zone. Second out by Andy, gets it out of the zone, and there's the horn. Strong period for the Junior Canes. 6-0. Still workshopping names for lines and D pairs here. I'm sure some of you are a little surprised by the PG-13 Bad Mothers, but it's just too good a Sam Jackson reference to pass up. Sorry in advance. Well, the Cape Fear parents give me a little bit of credit here, but I'm pale in comparison to Christine Lucy, who I know is watching at home. Shout out too to Rebecca Schneep. John couldn't be with us today, and she's manning the camera. It's a difficult rink where there's not a lot of clear angles. She's having to do a lot of moving around a pole you may have seen on the right-hand side, but did a great job of getting us up live and is doing a great job on the camera. We appreciate the Schneep family so that y'all can watch this game with us. 2-2-2 line out there with the Bad Mothers. They win a face-off. They come in. Oh, it's centered over to Tristan. It's just past the net. He tries to flip it off the goalie's back, but it doesn't work this time. Cape Fear tries to clear, but Sam keeps it in. Oh, he takes a shot. They say it got off it, out of the zone. And to give the official credit, he's got a much better view than I did, so we'll go with that. Sam pops up after taking a shot. He looks okay. And of course so, because he's a bad mother. Face off back to Jackson Duke. Jackson has it. He controls. He crosses the red line and then throws it in deep where Jake is going to pursue. Cape Fear gets to it first, though. They bring it around to the right-hand side. Jackson pinches there, though. Fights to try and get it back in deep, but Cape Fear picks it up behind their net. They move it up the left-hand side. Oh, and it bounces past Sam, so they're going to come in. He's in on the right-hand side. Good pressure being applied, so he can't get much on it. It's an easy save for Liam. Goes back behind. Outstanding recovery by Sam on that play. Back behind the net now, they try and center it, but that pass is interrupted by Jackson Duke, who hits Jake on a stretch, and Jake is splinting through the middle. Jake is in one-on-one. Jake makes a move to the left. He shoots! Gets it back on his forehand and buries it. 7-0 Junior Canes. Jackson Duke with a great look to hit Jake streaking, and after that, it was all Jake Dam. I think he was mad at the first two, and he said, not 3 times. This time it's on me, and I'm going to finish it, and he did. Hulkamania back with Mason, Shea, and Cole Lucy. Face off, eventually won by Cape Fear, and they're coming in 2-on-2. Up the right-hand side, they shoot, stick the side by Liam into the corner. Henry's there now battling, it bounces up in the air. Logan has it. He spins it around to Cole Lucy. Gets up to the point, though. Cape Fear has it there, and they step into the circle. They shoot, but it bounces off of a leg into the near corner. From there, Cape Fear has it. They try and bring it out in front. Good pressure applied, though, and Shea with a little bit of help from Henry, they're able to get it back out to neutral ice. A poke there from Henry gets it up to Mason Ford. Mason advances one more time to Cole Lucy. He winds and fires that big slap shot, and a glove save by 2-7 in net. Junior Kings doing quite well with some of their passing today. We've had some really good examples of good breakouts, but hitting people streaking pretty consistently has led to some good scoring chances. Same 5 skaters on the ice. Mason Ford in the face-off circle. Face-off won by the Junior. Nope. Cape Fear is able to get that. Hit it bounce through. Board battle on the left-hand side. Eventually, Cape Fear comes away with it. They move it out of the zone. Logan applies the body there, separates it from the puck. Nice hip check by Logan. Henry picks up the puck. He skates, he splits 2 men. He moves through a third. He moves to the right-hand side of the circle. He shoots and fires. Almost hits the goalie in the face, but a good glove save there. Very nice individual effort by Henry Ramey there, and a good shot on net for those scoring at home. But again, there's been good goaltending. You may be asking, how can it be good goaltending with 7 goals? And trust me, it'd be way worse if he wasn't on top of this game. He's been really good back there. Micro Machines out on the ice now. Back, face off one back to Andy. Andy goes D to Ollie. Ollie moving between the circles, but he's on his backhand and it gets poked away. Cape Fear coming back one-on-one. Andy able to, nope, puck came free, but nope, Cape Fear is able to get through. They come in, big save by Liam. There's contact in front though, so he can't cover. But the defense had gotten back in time and it comes free. Junior Canes able to advance it back up, and this time it's Jaden coming on a breakaway. Jaden's right in. He moves left. He gets on his forehand, but it hits the side of the net. Junior Canes maintain possession. Comes back to Andy. Andy winds, takes a little snapshot there. He's going to step in, try and take another one. Nope, it's picked up first by Jaden Edwards. Ollie able to keep it into the blue line over to Hudson. Hudson has it on the left side, and he's dangling now, bringing it in. He's got it back behind the goal line. He tries to center, and no one's home. Jaden picks it up there. After Cape Fear settles it down, he turns and shoots. Off the blocker and into the corner. Sawyer has it there, back to Andy. Andy can't hold the pass though, and it gets up and out of the zone. It's gonna go all the way down. Cape Fear going for a change. Andy behind the goal line, he picks it up. Looks for a stretch pass, he bounces it off, but Jake can't handle the pass there, but he recovers, gets it up to the point where Cape Fear has it, and they shoot it on net. Stick back behind the net by Liam. Ollie has it there. He pokes it away, bounces it off the boards to Sawyer. Sawyer on his backhand, he looks for that breakout backhand pass to Jake, but Cape Fear splits it up. Cape Fear has it on their own blue line. They flip high in there. There's another flip for those counting at home. Sawyer then chucks it back in deep behind us. He's going to go and complete the change as the 2-2-2 line is coming out there. Cape Fear has it. As they try and pick it up, though, we've got the Bad Mothers back on, and Sam chicks it back in. Back and forth here at neutral ice. This time it's Jackson in the neutral zone. Jackson with 3 people. He bodies 2 of them off and is able to get up to Tristan. Tristan at the right circle. He winds, he fires. Oh, that had a chance. It went just over, kind of knuckled just over the crossbar and went behind the net. Comes that back to the point where Jake flips it back in, but got a little too much of a bouncing puck there, and I think he got up into the netting. 11-11 left. Mega Wish.
This is really your call.
Riley Wallace in the face-off circle. Neutral zone. Face-off won by Cape Fear. Cape Fear is able to just get it out of the zone. It got back in, came out. We were caught offsides when we tried to dump it back in. Tough play, not much space to do anything with it. Face-off after the called intentional offsides came all the way back down in our zone, but that's okay because we're going to win the draw, and Riley's going to slide it down into the corner where he's got, can't see who that is. I think that's Riley in the corner now. Both of them are fighting in there with 3 Warriors. Puck comes free, pops out. Riley loses his stick. He's got the puck, but he's fighting for it, and they call a hand pass on that. Great effort by Riley. He had lost his stick as it had been knocked out of his hands, and he was using his body to shield with the puck. Couldn't get a foot on it as he was sort of tied up, so he thought he would just kind of give it a whack when it bounced up on him with his hand, and he got caught for it. Face off, neutral zone, just outside, near side. Shea, Mason, and Cole. Bad Mothers out there. Tied up in the face-off circle. Junior Kane's eventually able to come away with it. Cole gets it into the zone, but not for long as the Warriors come out. Shea able to hold up as Cole Lucy jumps the blue line to stay on sides. Comes back to the point. Sam fires there. Oh, it's tipped by Shea, but tipped just wide. He's back behind the net. He's thinking about how he can get it back in front. He tries to backhand it up to the point. Jackson Duke has it there. He chips it in. Chips it once, chips it twice back down to Shea. Shea centers it from there. Glove save and held by the goalie. Hulkamania coming out on the ice. Cole, Shea, and Mason staying on. Mason in the face-off circle. Mason, face-off win. Shea, one-timer, trickles just wide. He couldn't quite get all of it and was bouncing on him. Went back behind the net. Cole Lucy, who already has 1 goal from behind the goal line off of someone's back, tried it again, but this time the goalie said, no mas. Glove save, and we will have a face-off in the far circle. Okamania stays on the ice, but we've got now Jaden, Hudson, and Sawyer. This line's been really good today. Jaden's been struggling in the face-off circle, but Cape Fear's been just really good in general on the face-off circle. And they win another one and are able to get it up out of the zone. Moving up, but poke check away by Logan, though, keeps them from being able to get into the zone. Cape Fear does get it back, and they drop it deep where Logan has it again. He centers over to Henry, who's got some pressure on him, and Cape Fear's able to drop it back behind the net. Logan's there with another big hit. He's been throwing the body this period quite well. He gets it around to Hudson. Hudson, but the fancy pass between his legs to Jaden. And Jaden's coming up. He's got a 2-on-1 if he hurries. He moves in the left-hand side. He shoots. Oh, wow. Tough angle shots like that. This goalie has been really good, and he squeezed it and held. He's been particularly good at not giving up rebounds on those plays. As we had Sawyer crashing, thinking Hattie all the way, but there was no rebound to be had. Face off on the left side, won by Jaden Edwards after I said he couldn't do it. Shot from the point from Logan, deflected by Sawyer, but saved by the goaltender. Cape Fear able to chip it up out of the zone around Henry. It's at neutral ice there. Jaden with a nice tie up then and was able to get the puck, but Cape Fear takes it back. Still back and forth there. Swung eventually now all the way down into the Warrior. It was Warrior end. It was tipped though, so there will be no icing, and Hudson continues to apply pressure. Cape Fear able to get away with it though. They're moving up the right-hand side, but here comes pressure. Sawyer says, I will just push you off the puck because you're in my way. Puck comes free to Logan. Logan goes over to Henry, and Henry's going to head up the right-hand side. Henry wants to take that big shot from the point, but it goes just high and wide. Bounces around where Sawyer's going to apply pressure again. Chipped up to to Ollie, who's come out on the ice, but he can't control it. Henry picks it up there, though, and this time he sees the center of the ice is open. He moves right down between the circles. He shoots and goes upper left-hand side, and Henry finishes one. 8-0. Henry Ramey said, I don't like shooting from the right-hand side. I'm going to bring it to the middle, and then just absolutely buried that shot. Eight nothing Junior Canes with 8:45 to go. Micro Machines out there with the 2-2-2 line. Face-off won again by Cape Fear. Neutral ice battle though, and Riley and Jake are able to turn it around the other way. It's thrown in on just wide of the net where Tristan is applying pressure. He poke checks it away back behind the net. Cape Fear has it there though. They swing it around to the near corner. Ollie's going to pinch and try and keep it in dip. He's deep. He's successful. He throws it back behind the net where again Tristan's going to battle for it, but it's taken away. Comes out to Andy at the point. He pinches the circle, slides one in, but it's skated away. Hit a skate of a Warrior defenseman who then changed sides back behind the net and brought it up the far corner. Jake with some pressure there. Cape Fear gets it in. Ollie though applies the body, and they're going to call interference. I kind of like that play, but since he had given up the pass, the puck, they called interference there, although I would make the argument that Ollie separated him from the puck, which would mean it's not interference, but nobody cares what I think, so. Andy's going to stay out there despite the loss of his D partner, and he's going to be out with Sam. And we've got the 2-2 line now is Tristan and Riley will stay out. All right, we're shorthanded for the first time. See if we can preserve the shutout. Cape Fear wins it back to the point. They get it over to back into the corner. Sam tries to look for his D partner, but it's centered in front. Andy pushes it back to the corner. Riley tries to clear, and with some Tristan Riley back and forth, eventually able to get it back in the zone. Warriors pick it up. They're back behind their own net. Lined up here, they try and bring it up to the point. Andy, he's able to stop that pass. He's got pressure. He gets it, takes a big shot though along the sides. Andy's still down there. Puck is loose. Cape Fear has it in front. Cape Fear between the two circles. They shoot it, hits the crossbar and goes wide. Andy's still down. Andy getting up off his feet. Gives a head nod. Holding his shoulder a little bit, skating to the bench, but he looks to be okay. Coach Ford not happy about the non-call there. All right, with Andy heading off the ice now, we've got the Bad Mothers back out there again. Timeout is called. Not a timeout called. All right. Thank you, Rebecca. All right, so we've got Tristan and Riley staying out there still. 58 seconds remaining on the penalty. Face-off one, Sam has it. He banks it off the boards and around. Tristan's going to need the pressure there, and he does. Cape Fear gets it back to the point. They load up, they move into the circles. It's now loose in the middle, but Riley cleans it up there, banks it off the boards, good clear by Riley. Cape Fear back in their own zone. Tristan applying pressure, forcing them all the way back behind their own net, killing off precious seconds of that penalty. They try and clear it, but Riley has it there. Riley pokes it. He centers to Tristan, but Tristan on the backhand has his goalie kind of clipped his legs with his pad and it went wide. Good opportunity for a shorthanded goal there, though. Good work on the forecheck by Riley and Tristan. Riley, before he heads to the bench, throws it all the way back in behind the net. Again, good penalty kill. 14 seconds left on the penalty. Warriors pick it up there. They're at their own blue line, and now they're going to try and move in. Good back check by Mason Ford. They lose the puck. They drop it in deep. Sam has it. He sends it over to the near boards. Jackson Duke picks it up there. He circles back behind, but loses possession. Oh, great save by Lean after he lost possession. Cape Fear got a point-blank shot, but Lean got a shoulder on it and a good save to preserve the shutout. Comes back out to the point, though. Cape Fear getting in front. It's between the circles. They've got possession. They turn trying to shoot, but Sam blocks that shot. Jackson spins it around. Shea's going to see if he can chip it up and out of the zone. Shea's able to get it up in the air. Not only does he get it out, but he's got Cole Lucy who can't quite get there. Cape Fear has it. They push it back in the near side here. Shift change now. Henry pokes it away. Good physical play there. Stick was tied up in the skates there. They're calling a hold there. It's probably a good call, but it was more just we had Sticks tied up in skates that he couldn't get free. He was fighting for it. And the Canes are going to be short again as Cole Lucy heads to the box. Hulkamania out on defense with Mason and Shea. And we will have to once again work to preserve the shutout for our goaltenders. Mason Ford in the face-off circle. One back again by Cape Fear. They wind and they shoot one-timer, but Henry blocks it before it can get to the net. Cape Fear player falls down, so Henry picks up the puck. He spins, he pivots with it, and he's going to carry himself out of the zone. Henry's moving up the right-hand side. He's got speed. He moves in. He's clear for a shot. Cape Fear gets a piece of it, though, and they're able to block it. They bounce it off the boards and are coming back the other way, but Logan's going to pick it up there. He spins around. There's pressure on him, but he's going to get it over to Henry, who was coming back from his breakaway. Back and forth. Logan able to clear it up and out of the zone. Cape Fear's waiting to clear. They're waiting to clear at neutral ice. They've got to move it over to the far side. They do, and then just chip it in. Goes back behind the net where Henry's going to have it there. Forecheck applied. He bounces it off the boards and out of the zone. 45 seconds, and the penalty is the Warriors retreat into their own zone, and icing is called. Andy Filato's back on the ice, so he seems to be okay after the shot that he took. Shoulder must be fine. Micro Machines there, and he and Ollie will help try and kill this with Jaden and Sawyer. Jaden, face-off circle. He wins the face-off back, but it's centered, though, over to Cape Fear. Sawyer with a good back check and then moves the puck over to the side. He kept that from being a shot on goal. Jaden now with good effort, though, able to get it up and out of the zone. Him and Sawyer fight on the boards for it, but Cape Fear comes away with it. Andy's going to step in and help now. He flicks it and gets it up and out of the zone, back to neutral ice. Cape Fear backhands it in deep back behind the zone and is caught offsides. 21 seconds remaining in the period, 4:53 remaining in the hockey game. Face-off just outside of the zone on our near circle, right here in front of us. Jaden, Cape Fear eventually able to get it. It's poked free by Ollie. Cape Fear still has it, but Andy's able to get it tied up in his skates. He backhands it back to the point where Jaden will make sure it gets all the way out of the zone. He's using one hand, he's screening them off. He tries to bring it back towards the middle, but isn't quite able to, and Cape Fear is coming back the other way. We've got a whistle again, though, and we've got a penalty for a hold. I think with Jaden's effort there, they grabbed and held him to keep him from getting out, and that's going to end the last 3 seconds of our shorthanded opportunity and put the Junior Canes back on the power play. 3 seconds and then we'll go on the power play. We've got the Micro Machines out there with Jaden and Sawyer. It's going to be an offensive zone face-off. Right circle. Face-off, comes back out to the point. Ollie pokes it away. Jaden has it now. He circles, he looks over, he gets it over to the left-hand side. There's a shot fired there. I think that was Sawyer, but it was blocked by the Warriors. Back out to the point. Ollie has it there, goes D to D. Andy's got space. He steps in. He fires, and it's a stick save and cover by the goaltender. 1:16 remaining on the penalty as we are now on the power play. Shot clearly came from the right-hand side, so of course we're going to have a face-off in the left circle, but whatever. Jaden taking the draw here. This time Hudson Bull's out with him and Sawyer. Wins it over. Oh, it's centered. It goes back to Andy. Steps between the circles. He fires. Oh, it's blocked down. It's a scramble in front. Hudson is taking off his skates in the corner. There's a trip there. That's not called. But Jaden has it back behind the net. He brings it in on a backhand. Tried to stuff her, but couldn't quite get it there. Good save by the goaltender. Andy has trouble keeping his skates, but eventually he turns. He backhands it to Sawyer. Sawyer knocked off his skates, and Cape Fear is coming back the other way. They're up the right-hand side. They cross the red line, and they're going to throw it back behind the net. Takes a bad bounce and comes out in front of the goal, but Ollie picks it up there. Ollie backhands it up and out of the zone. Cape Fear, though, picks it up there, and they're coming in. It's one-on-one with Andy. Andy staying in front. Andy harassing, but Cape Fear is able to get a shot off. Pad save one. Rebound in front. Backhand. Pad save again. Two good shorthanded opportunities for Cape Fear, but now we have it, and we're going the other way. Jaden's coming in. Pressure being applied. He shoulder off the puck, so he stops. He waits for help. He comes back to the point. He switches the side there, hits Sam. Sam loads and tries to fire, but it was a bouncing puck. Goes to Hudson in the corner, tries to get it back to Sam. Sam fighting it along the left-hand side. He gets it in deep back behind the net. Cape Fear has it there, 4 seconds on the penalty. Tristan, though, is able to create a turnover. Tristan's looking to center. He does, but Cape Fear is able to get it even though it was sitting in between the two circles. They try and slap it out, and it comes out of the zone. Fight for it with Sam there. Sam able to advance it up to Hudson. Hudson gets it back into the zone, but Cape Fear has it, and he's going to throw it over to this side. Jackson going back behind his own net. There's some pressure coming, but he sees Tristan up here on the point. Bounces off the boards and away from Tristan, though, but we're able to get it out of the zone, though. Nice play by Riley. Cape Fear able to bring it back in, but they're way offside. 2:34 remaining in the game. Faceoff's going to be just outside the circle. Won by Cape Fear, they get it into the zone. Sam has it there, but there's pressure being applied, so he can't pass. He was trying on his backhand, tried to go D to D. Eventually was able to turn it over to Jake, and Jake was able to get it out of the zone. Jake again with pressure. Jake with two good plays pushes the puck up forward. It's in the offensive zone. Riley comes in. He tries to pass over to Tristan, but the goalie breaks up the pass. Good idea by Riley. There's a little after the whistle action, but I don't think anything too significant here. Folks, as a little reminder, these two same teams are back in action at 9:45 tomorrow morning, so despite the score, the junior teams are going to have to make sure they maintain the same intensity tomorrow. It's getting a little chippy out there, so I'm sure we're going to see a physical game in the morning. Face off in the right-hand circle. Offensive zone, 2-2-2 line, back there with the Bad Mothers. Oh, with that scramble, thank you, Rebecca, again, showing me stuff I'm not paying attention to. But after that, after the whistle action, looks like they did call a penalty. Must have been a rough there against Cape Fear. So we are on the power play. Face-off again won by Cape Fear, but back to the point where Sam has it there, and he is able to get it over to Tristan. No, actually, yeah, I think that's Tristan. Sorry, can't see. Back and forth there. Got another whistle here. Called a cross-check. As I said, it's getting chippy out here. This is one of those games where, you know what, the final horn can't come too soon to make sure that no one gets hurt. But I'm sure that this little bit of bad blood we're seeing here at the end is going to bleed over tomorrow morning. So it should be a fun hockey game in a physical first period. Cross check was called. Trying to see who's in the box over there. Tristan, it looks like, got called for it. Hulkamania back there as we've got 4-on-4 hockey. Henry has it after the face-off win. He's coming up on the right-hand side. He gets some space. He steps through the defense. He comes in. He fires. This time he goes glove side, and the goalie's up to the task. Scoreboard has the penalties both on the home team, but that's not right, folks. We're at 4-on-4 hockey. There will be a brief 14-second power play for Cape Fear once the penalties expire. The first penalty expires. Cape Fear again wins a face-off, and they're coming up out of the zone. Moving in on the right-hand side, they're able to step around Logan. He comes into the right circle. He shoots Liam knocks it down and covers it there. Liam says, I'm sorry, but Jackson and I have worked too hard for a shutout. We're not giving it up now. Well, Lucy heading to the bench. Looks like Shea's coming back out there with Hulkamania and Mason Ford in the face-off circle. Face-off battle still sitting at the dot, and eventually Cape Fear is able to come away with it. They take it behind the net, trying to center in front, but it goes off the back of the net. Logan has it there, moves it up to Mason Ford, but it gets away and goes up to the point. Back into Logan. Logan tries to clear, back to the point again. Cape Fear has it. Top of the circle, they're moving towards the middle. Logan ties it up with his skates. He backhands it through. Can't connect on the pass though. Cape Fear back to the point. They bounce it back in the boards now. Now they do center, but no one home. Slides through the zone. Cape Fear has on the far side, but Logan says, here, if you don't want it, I'll take it. And he's going up through the middle of the zone. He moves over to the right-hand side. Backhand flip back into the zone. Shea applying pressure there. They throw it around to Mason. Mason throws it back in T-Port. Shea again is there. He centers it back in front. Cape Fear gets it back to the point. Over to Ollie. Ollie tries to get over to Andy. Andy's just not able to quite chip it in, although Andy's saying, what are you talking about? And I think he's right. It was on its, puck was on its side on the blue line. Don't think it ever actually left the zone. I think actually the ref that was on the near side is saying, why did you call that? Because that was my call, not yours, but that's okay. It's an 8-0 hockey game. Everybody relax. Micro Machines out there with Jaden and Sawyer. We are now shorthanded as there's 12 seconds on this power play for Cape Fear. Faceoff goes all the way back on net off the goalie. He sticks it back behind the net. They pick it up there, try and bring it up to the far side. Back behind the goal. Cape Fear has it now and they're coming up. Pressure being applied. Sawyer and Ollie. Ollie throws a good body check there, allows Sawyer to get the puck. He tries to hit Jaden with a stretch pass but can't quite connect. But Jaden's still applying pressure. Cape Fear bounces it off the boards back behind. Comes around to Sawyer on the near side, but Cape Fear picks it up there. 10 seconds to go in the game. Cape Fear has it at neutral ice. 8 seconds to go. They're going to shoot between the circles. It goes high over the glass. Andy has it there. Andy tries to just throw it off the side of the boards. Cape Fear with a big whack throws it towards the net, but it's harmless, and that is the hockey game. Little post-whistle conversation happening here, but nope, nothing big. First thing is everybody heading over to the shutout. Good love being given for the goalies. Final score here, 8-0, the Junior Kings over the Cape Fear Warriors. And again, we'll be back here at 9:45 tomorrow morning. This is Flipper signing off. Enjoy your Saturday, everybody.